Grand Rising, Great Souls, Grand Rising. So, what I have learned today and throughout my spiritual journey is that people really have a difficult time with the thoughts in their heads. And that is because we literally have been recording every single event, every single conversation that we have ever had, rather than good and bad. We have been taking mental recordings of everything, but no more. The mental recordings have been just taking residence of our minds, and we must stop it. And I am here to help you with the technique that I have learned and still use right now today. So, first, I want to start off though with this quote that literally just came to my mind when I was having a conversation the other day with someone about people's behavior. And this is the quote: emotional trauma creates a mental disturbance, which in turn create addiction, anger, jealousy, envy, violence, abuse, dishonesty, disrespect, and fear. Why bring up emotional trauma, right? Well, because you need to heal. You need to heal from the trauma so that you can start deleting it. Because a lot of the thoughts in our head is literally from trauma, childhood, events, conversations, situations. You know, most people become addicted to something. That's their way of deleting the trauma rather than healing the trauma. But we got to work through the trauma, heal the trauma so that we can then delete that trauma from our psyche, because we know we no longer need it. We've experienced it. We've learned our lesson from it. We've healed from it. We don't need it. Delete. You know, because when the trauma has not been healed in many people, this is what creates the disturbance, along with all of the other information that we're constantly recording. I often hear people say that they can't sleep at night. To me, the number one cause of insomnia is the thoughts that we're thinking that we can't turn off. And the reason for this is all that information that you have been recording, the thoughts throughout the day, the year, the months. It's too much. So having all this information in your mind, what are you supposed to do with it? Right? Well, you should delete it. How does one delete and not record? Well, let me tell you. So, what I do is I talk to my subconscious. I literally am talking to my subconscious, telling my subconscious, do not delete, do not record. And I'm going to give you an example. So when I'm talking on the phone to someone, you know, or whether it's in person or whether it's over the phone, I am telling myself, literally while in conversation in my subconscious mind, I'm telling myself, do not record this information. It does not serve me or my life. I also do the same thing when I'm on social media or when I'm watching TV or the news, because you know, you'll watch certain things and you'll get flared up about somebody else's bullshit or some lies on TV, or the truth for that matter. But some shit you just can't hold on to. Just delete it. Don't record it. You just don't record it. So, back to how, how I do. It's that simple. Really. It's that simple. And then I'm going to give you another scenario, right? That's if you know you're about to be in conversation with somebody, whether in person or over the phone, right? But say that you see somebody and you literally get caught off guard and you're not able to put that shield over you, that protection, right? As soon as you leave that person's presence or hang that phone up, you need to tell your subconscious to delete this information. Do not record, do not keep. It does not serve me or my life. And then you can bless the person, if that was a serious situation or scenario that you just, gave somebody a shoulder or something to cry on. You send them love and light, and you go home in peace, because there's no reason for you to hold on to that. A lot of people, they'll go home and be thinking about somebody else's shit. Can't even sleep at night. Nope, that's stupid. Delete it. You don't need it. It's not your business no more. You did what you were supposed to do. You was an ear and a shoulder to lean on. Delete it. You don't need it. It seems simple. I know it is to me, but literally, it seems simple because it is. You just have to remember to tell your subconscious to delete that information and or that conversation that you just took in. Delete it. And because we must start unclogging our minds with deleting and not recording this shit. See, because that's what they want. They want our minds to be clogged the fuck up and bombarded and on overload all the time. But no more. This technique, I promise you, will change your life, and you will have peace. Pure peace. I'm telling you, I don't have a lot of friends. I don't entertain people on the phone because literally I don't want to ingest all of that information. Now, don't get me wrong, it may sound like I'm not a good friend, but literally the small group of friends that I do have, they will tell you that I am an amazing friend and I am there when they need me. But what I will not do is constantly sit on the phone and ingest all of that. No, I will not. That is my peace. This is my space. Delete that shit and clear your mind up. And on that note, that's it. I just gave you the secret. Delete and do not record. Tell your subconscious to do what it's supposed to do, and I promise you it'll do it. But you gotta connect. Sending you guys love and light, peace and harmony until we meet again. Ashe.